Hello. Oh, there we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome to a bit of an early stream today. Got some stuff I need to prepare for the weekend, so we're kind of going a little early. I kind of forgot to tweet this out real quick. Let me get this done. All right. Well, we got a little bit of other stuff to talk about real quick before we get started. Yesterday we just had an update for the game. So this one's called, this is the first update post 1.0. Here, let me just pop the game up so we can at least see it now. Gives you something to do while you watch it work. Well, I'm glad. So we got the Tales of Seikyu Shrine of Love update. This is first, like I said, first update after the 1.0. It's quality of life update. So here's a little bit of stuff that they've added. They've added a shrine called the Inari Shrine to weave the threads of fate and adjust your relationships with Seikyu's romanceable villages. You'll now be able to use the Inari Shrine to break up with a partner you've romantically committed to, get divorced, or even pursue romance with villagers you've previously rejected. Just make sure you got the right offerings to hand. I guess to hand in. You can now spend a night with your spouse. So I guess when you get married, your spouse gets like their own room. Now you can actually, cuddle in the night. They've done some updates to the Yokai Scarecrow. We haven't really used one of these yet. We should probably actually do that just to see what it's like to use some of these yokai things. But now apparently they tend to their duties the second you place them. I guess before they must have taken till the next day to start working. You can now place yokai scarecrows in the farming area outside Yuki Ona's house. Oh, I guess we got something to look forward to later. They've improved some of the ranch buildings. The ranch buildings can now be placed within farming areas, giving you more freedom over your farm's layout. Who says you have to fill your farm with fields after all? So cool for those who want to do like a challenge of like, hey, I'm only gonna do ranch and stuff. You can actually put farm buildings over where you would normally like clear out, I guess, for stuff. Here's my favorite thing. Crafting from chests and quick transfer items. This was this was a big one for community feedback, and we were happy to oblige. We've improved the crafting system so that materials stored in storage chests can now be used directly when crafted. No more ferrying items back and forth. Amazing. How perfect. I love when games do this, because it is annoying to have to go in and out of your chests. It's filler for no fun reason at all, in my opinion. You can now change your name and rename your farmhouse. So if if maybe you have started to grow to not like your character's name or your farmhouse or the name of your farm, you can change that. You're able to change your body type as well if you want to. So a nice little nice little update. Doesn't add too much, but adds just enough. There's a lot of other stuff. There's a lot of bug fixes and stuff if you wanna actually read the full-blown patch notes. I don't think we really want to get into it, because do we really want me to go through stuff like fixed an issue where the map icon for the fox den remained visible after the den was open? That kind of stuff. So they did fix some stuff too. If you want to look into that, see what they fixed exactly. Okay, I think I actually do. was hoping that I was gonna have enough on my phone, because I kind of use my phone for talking to you guys. So why don't we, yeah, let's get into this. You know, we just spent the first, like, you know, almost 10 minutes talking about that kind of stuff. But how's everybody doing? I hope everybody had a good day yesterday, where was our day off. Mika's manga, a comic scene of Hef, Thinking Musashi with a romantic atmosphere between them. The two of them will probably never know they became the stars of Mika's manga. Oh no! Oh no! What's the bad news? Oh, we need to make Baylor. We need to make Baylor a bed. Yui, what's up? What are you doing here? What's going on, Yui? There's been an incident at the casino, and I need your help. Is everyone all right? I don't really know. I came straight here as soon as I heard. Yohi said he would go straight there. Please come with me. Let me grab some things I'll meet there. Sounds good. Thanks, J-Man and Con. Hurry. Okay. I just want to go... I want to check something. Like, our stuff here first. Okay, yeah. Yes, I remember Lucifer from the horsey stuff. Is he going to his forever home? Truthfully, I thought you were gonna say something about having a surprise, like a surprise meeting or something. Where did I? Oh, that's right. It's over here. Oops. Get your pets. His new nose had to... Oh, no! Oh, that's even worse. That's so sad. What was wrong? Oh. Just got a new item and I super bypassed it. Cow bristles. Cows in Seikyu are able to produce high-quality bristles that are useful for crafted furniture. He broke his leg and only had a 5% chance of having a good life. Oh. Oh, that's so sad. At the same time, I wonder how they come up with the percentages for that kind of stuff. There were definitely some stuff where, like, humans would get, like, a low thing and, you know, they'll still opt for it. Oops, that's not it. I wanted to go. Okay, so here's a good question, actually, with this update. If I put this stuff outside, is it literally any chest? It was a freak accident. He was zooming and fell and braced his whole weight on one, like, That's so sad. Also kind of sounds a bit cutthroaty for a world where, you know, could you imagine if a doctor said that they wanted to, if a doctor said they wanted to put down a human for a broken leg? Okay, I guess that may not be the best for figuring out, because I want to see stuff that's outside. I think the break was like on or below his knee and surgery wasn't going to help. I don't know. I guess maybe just not being in that world, it's just kind of one of those, I don't get it. Oh. That is super sad for any animal to have to for any animal to go through. You know what? Let's make one of these. Ideal farming commander with proper feeding and upgrades. Scarecrow would diligently tend its assigned field, watering crops and sowing seeds. I want to know what these eat. Hopefully something not too difficult. Let's put him down here. Okay, so that gave 16. What does this give? 16. Is everything give the same? Seems like it. Okay, will you water this little portion that we missed? Ah, perfect. Okay. 16, huh? So if it's... So... Is slow mode really on? I gotta figure out, how do you turn that off? That's because shield mode, I think it's because shield mode's actually, might be on again. Did, I don't know, maybe it's not. It's being weird, maybe? Let me just turn that off. No, it says it's okay. I think things are just being weird. Alright, we need to head to the casino. We also need to go to the tavern at the same time. And I need to remember what we needed to make the ice cream. Poor horsey, though. Anyways. I have absolutely fallen down the, down a hole of, stuff potentially on WoW Vanilla, WoW Vanilla Classic Plus. Been watching a lot of S-Fans videos on it. I realized the survey I was talking about, I think, on Wednesday, was actually like a was a community survey that was like a few months ago. See you later, Anna. Whoa, what happened here? I was the first yokai here. We've not touched anything, but there was no other yokai here. I don't know where the casino staff are. At least you know better than to mess with any evidence. Please leave the casino and let me investigate. I'm not leaving. My sister is supposed to be working here tonight, but she's missing. I need to find out where she went. You have no right to be here. Did you do this? What did you take, Anna? We just literally talked to Anna outside. Alan is missing too. I thought your town was supposed to be peaceful. It was until you slithered in. Please, everyone, this is not a time to fight. Yui is right. What do you suggest? Like, we literally just talked to Anna outside. Isn't Kababa at the ruins? Jamin is right, Kincho. Kababa has been, managing an expedition in the ruins, for me. She's likely to have brought Anna there. Why am I only hearing about this now? I need to go find her. God dang it. Good, we get Japanese stuff, and now I gotta, like, try to navigate, French pronunciations. I'm just gonna skip it. I heard there's a dark fog patch in the depths. I was planning to go and clear it tomorrow. Kincho, please send me a message when you find Anna. I would like to know that she is safe. Of course, Mayor Yui. I will go now. Maybe Neo Tengu should look for Alan? I will look for Alan. I don't need anyone's help. Uwabami, while I respect your celebrated skills, Neo Tengu is Seikyu's protector, and as a Tengu, she can cover vast distances quickly. If you wouldn't mind, we would prefer if you could help us investigate what happened here while Neo Tengu looks for Alan. The quicker we figure things out here, the quicker we can have answers. I'll give the Tengu an hour. If she's not back with Alan by then, I will have to do it myself. That seems fair, Snake. Well, I can fly too. Shall I help? Actually, have Sasaki, J-Bear, Con, could you help tidy up the casino, please? Be careful not to disturb anything that might help Uwabami's investigation. Wouldn't we then not want to touch any of it? The Seikyu Casino is getting popular and we cannot afford to have it closed for too long. Of course. You can count on us. Alright, well, if you say so, you can count on us too. A singular yokai went feral here. From the tear patterns in the carpet, it appears that this person was acting perfectly normal and then suddenly snapped. Doesn't look like anyone got hurt. I assume all the staff and yokai here just left. When that happened, Kababa will need to interview them properly when they're back. Anna's with Kababa. I'm sorry I panicked earlier. Well, I'm glad she's okay. Indeed, thank you for coming back to let us know, Kincho. Uwabami, you were saying that you think a yokai gone feral caused this scene? Is that similar to what happened to me when I couldn't transform into a human? You were rude, but not violent. Well, yokai do become feral without the human form. This is different. The symptoms are very similar, but the yokai was actually in their human form when they lost control here. I think... Where is Alan? I found him in the forest, unconscious. I brought him straight to his room. You might want to go to him, Uwabami. He seems fine, but since I brought him back here, he might be confused when he wakes. Thank you. You know where to find me if you need anything at all. Thank you, everyone. I think we should all head home for some rest after such an exciting day. Indeed, Seikyu is lucky to have all of you. Oh, I swear. Okay, I was gonna say. Hey, free money, though. Look, see? Anna was right here. Okay, hold on a sec. Why? Why does OBS say that we're still in slow? Okay, it's okay. So, oh, there we go. I was gonna say, I was a little confused. Ah, you made it. I'm excited to get started. I'm glad. Working behind a bar is hard work, but very rewarding. It'll help help you to get to know everyone here in Seikyu a little more intimately, eh? Let's go to the bar and I can show you what to do. Yay, we get to go behind the bar. Hey, we've been doing that before. You'll be fine, I trust you, and hopefully it won't be too busy today. Ritsu and Ken will be so excited. I cannot wait to see their faces. Thank you, J-Manicon. See you in a few hours. Follow the on-screen button prompts to play the mini... Oh, this is a mini game, okay. How nice to show the mini game with PC controls. Okay, do we have any more to the mini game? Oh, okay, I see. So we're just... Oop. So it's like different types of mini, like different button press type things. Some of it's keep it within the green. Others are stop it in the green, and then sometimes just bash the button. Oops. I wonder if, like, all the jobs are like this, where it's like little mini games. Anyways, anybody got anything a little bit more on the positive side? So we made 194. Wow, looks like you did a fantastic job. I knew you were more than capable. We're glad you approve of our work. We'd love to help out more whenever you need. I was hoping you would say that. Yes, please, feel free to drop by anytime to take on some shifts. You've both been such stars. Did you have a fun afternoon with the boys? We had a blast. Now that everyone's gone, fancy a drink with me? I really owe you one. Since the tavern opening, I haven't been able to spend as much time with them. They keep asking to do things together, but every time something happens, and I have to cancel. I can feel us growing apart. They know you're trying, I'm sure of it. Thanks, it's been tricky since their dad left. They miss him. I try my best, but there is no replacement for true family. Wait, what? You're not related? Boy, it's a long story. Ken's and Ritsu's father is a legendary bounty hunter by the name of Yaksha. He's world-renowned, a phenomenal fighter, a gentle soul. Have you heard the Seikyu myth of the Red Oni who lived on the mountain? Seikyu myth, we need to know more. Yes. Yes, tell us more. We'll save that for another day. But Yaksha came to Seikyu to slay the Red Oni. That's when we met. He was amazing. But then he went off for a mission and left me and the boys here in Seikyu. I've looked after them ever since. Today was a good day. Not one to dwell on the past. Your glass is empty. More sake. Nope. That one pushed us to the end of the day. Alright, well, at least we used a lot of our energy doing other stuff. But I didn't get any more any more seeds that we kind of needed. How far this one goes. Although maybe there's like a fill-up circle that I've been missing. More treasure. No, not the handbook. Fishes. That's right. We need the sunfish. Yeah, we also need to pull out some thatch so we can make a bed. Sorry for being quiet, a coworker needed help. That's fine, you know, job comes first. I was just hoping that what you were talking about didn't make you re-sad again. But, you know, as usual, you know, being the one people go to for help kind of shows that you could use that for reviews to be like, hey, I help people out. It's kind of one of those, like, one of those things you put down, it's like a net, that can be like a positive, but also a negative. You'd be like, oh, I'm more than willing to help people when they have issues, but because of that, I often help people a little too much. Considering every moment you're helping somebody else, that's a moment that you could be doing whatever projects you got. Thanks, game. Thanks a lot. If I realized what time it was, that wouldn't have happened. So it is half my fault, not the game, not the game's fault. But we're gonna blame the game anyways. We don't really... You know, I could put this one watermelon seed down. It just leaves 2 spots with nothing, because these raspberries take 6 days anyway, so we're at the end of the month, so it kinda takes away from that. Alright, let's just sell these. Thanks for some sake, I believe we need that anyways. Alright, let's get to bed. This day kind of became more about just a couple quests. It's Prince's birthday. Okay. J-Man, I saw something weird. What did you see? I was heading to the ruins to try and clear the dark fog you had mentioned the other day, when I saw Kababa head into the ruins with Fujiki. Kababa's expedition into the ruins has begun, but why would Fujiki be with her? It's weird, right? That is weird. We must check on them immediately, but I thought you should come with me, just in case. Let's go. Now! I got stuck. This game is just getting in the way of me wanting to do other stuff. Oh, J-Man, Yohi. Good of you to join in on our glorious expedition. What's the meaning of this, Kababa? What's Fujiki doing here? Oh, did I not tell you? Kababa is Kuzaha. Finally, you've caught up. I must thank you, Yohi. Our efforts into the ruins have been slow until now, constantly hampered by Fox interruption. And Kincho and Anji have been swayed by J-Man's meddling as well. But now that's going to change. This wasn't part of our deal. I'm afraid your deal was with Kababa. I've beaten you once, I'll beat you again. I'm not going to fight you, Foxling. The secrets inside the ruins are too important to be left to a contest of might. With the access Yohi has granted us, I've installed a new magical feature of the ruins I think you'll enjoy. What is this? A magic barrier that only Tanuki may cross. I'm sure you'll find it quite impenetrable. The ruins don't belong to you. They do now. The secret power in these ruins will finally belong to the Tanuki. Bye for now, Foxlings. And Yohi, thank you again. Ta-ta. J-Man, I didn't know. I'm sorry. It's okay. Kuzuha fooled us both. I'm going to make this right. I shouldn't have trusted Kababa. The warning signs were there, but I was blinded by desire. I'm going to find a way through that barrier. I'm going to make this right. I'll see what I can do as well. We must hurry. Every second Kuzuha has in the ruins is a second he could discover something valuable. I'll consult with Leon and his magical texts. Let us not waste any more time. And J-Man, for what it's worth, I am truly sorry. I know, Yohi. Let's go. Okay, you know who else could be? Oh, can we open them this way too? Oh, sweet. Bobo Pearl, Garlic Sea Spice Rock, more garlic, and cabbage garlic. Okay, there's our fish food. Well, it looks like we have to wait. All right, let's go back home because we didn't get any chance to do anything on the farm. Okay, let's check the animals. Let's also not forget these. Everybody gets their pets. Anything in here useful? No. Alright. Oh, that's right. We can just hit... I completely forgot. We can just hit the Y button now. To stack what we have. That's already in there. Already did that one. Now, if only we could put... Oh, right, we need to check the wines. And you. J-Man and Cod, you've been so busy recently helping everyone and making sure the whole town is safe. You must be exhausted. Instead of just being home alone, you and Cod should come over. We can game and chat. How does that sound, Mika? Sounds good to me. Okay, let's check those. Okay. Aha, okay. So this answers that question. You can access what is inside while outside. All right, let's go see if we can turn off thatch going straight into our giant silo here. Guess not. Okay, what do we need for a bed? We need 20. Oh, you know what? We'll just take them out. Give me that. Let's go make a new doggy bed. New doggy bed for Baylor. Or Balor. Although, guys, it doesn't really matter because we have these ones outside. At least we can have another one inside, right? We got the room. Mushroom stump. Alright, where are you at? Thank you for the pet den. This is probably really not actually necessary at all, but at least inside, the doggos deserve to have their own beds. But yeah, so I specifically just don't know what day my dad's gonna come over to help with. I gotta replace the bulkhead on the basement. I just don't know if he's gonna be by tomorrow or Sunday. So if he's over tomorrow, I can't guarantee that we'll have a stream tomorrow because it may take a little bit to probably rebuild it. Because at least that's the information I got, that essentially if it's rotted on one side, it's probably just going to need to be replaced. I just wish I could put up a metal one, but basement's just weird. You know, it'd be nice if you could craft stuff in one menu and it would take all the stuff out of the individual chests instead of you having to go get everything. But that's what this last update did. And we don't have to run around and find everything. I just don't know if I don't think the silo. I don't think the silo counts as a chest. Considering that the silo is there to feed the animals. So I think it's just that. What would be nice is if you could turn off that part so that you can run around and just collect it yourself. Hey, Mika. We came by. You wanna play some stuff? What are we gonna play? Oh well, you're not a dum-dum. It's okay. I'm glad you two came. Con looks like she needed this. Well, we've had no downtime recently. Thanks for letting us relax here. You're both welcome here anytime. I want this place to be where yokai come because they trust me and can relax. It's an escape from busy lives. Walking through that door, reality stops for a while. I do think it's important for everyone to have a place to relax, though. Out of interest, do you feel safe here? Yes, but the best thing about this place is getting to see you. Me? Really? Wow, I never knew I meant so much to you. No one's ever needed me before, ever wanted me. You know, you're a pretty incredible yokai, J-Man. You look for the best in everyone, even after everything that happened before you came here. Oh yes, high score. Well done, Con. I'm going to have another go. I'm going to somehow continue to get high scores while playing games with my my little paws and my little fox form. Thinking back, no matter what, there were always moments of beauty. There were no beautiful days while I was out there. If only I had found each other earlier. But we're here now, so it doesn't matter. May I ask, what happened to you before Seikyu? It's not a topic I tend to talk about, but I think if we are to deepen our relationship, it's a part of my history you should know. I think I mentioned that I was traded to a traveling group of merchants. My human form with this long hair seems to have a worth to some yokai, and that was too tempting for my family. I was shipped from town to town, living in a dark carriage. If I got unlucky, I got visitors who would pay my captors to spend time with me. Oh boy. One day, I don't even know how long it had been, they accidentally left the door unlocked. I took my chance and ran. I ran as far and fast as my legs would take me. I reached the coast and found a boat and took refuge in it. I had no idea where I would end up, but I knew it couldn't be worse than where I was. A few days later, I woke up in Yui's house. Mr. Toleone found the boat and they took me in. Wow, that's quite a story, Mika. I'm so sorry that happened to you. It's okay. Telling you has taken a weight off my shoulders. I'm safe now, and I know that. So I can put it all behind me. Well, you have been incredibly brave, Mika. Maybe, but I'm glad I don't have to be scared or brave anymore. I have you. Choose your relationship vow carefully. Only an offering to Inari at the offering box can change the bond you have formed. Okay. Well, considering the story here, I'm glad, Mika, because I love you. I love you too. Love knows no bounds. Start a relationship. I have this feeling in my chest whenever I'm around you. It's something I've never experienced before. It's like a magnetic attraction. I guess love makes me feel invincible when you're around. It's just like what I've learned from books and games. That is the nerdiest I love you ever. Well, considering we can kind of presume a little bit about her story, I think our character can do good to take good care of her. All right, is there anything else we could? Oh, right, we need more cattails and stuff. I guess while we're waiting to be able to go back into the ruins again, it seems like a natural spot for collecting stuff and trying to get the last of the fish. Well, I get why Mika is so shy and easy to startle. Not easy to to have a rough life. Alright. Come on. Come on, sunfishes. Oh my god, she is me. Well, if we go behind what may have been implied there, I'm sorry too. Oh, it's that the shy characters in these games always have such like a deep story or reason for it. But it seems like everybody in this town may in fact be broken in different ways. Yui's got her worry about where her yokai body comes from. Come on, fishy. Kind of feels like throwing the fishing rod this far is just not... doesn't seem to be advantageous at all. Alright, well, we got some carps. Super bountiful catch bait. Advanced bait for true fishing experts. Granting the chance to catch 4 fish at once. This bait can be crafted in the backpack and is reusable. Okay, what does it take to make it though? See, and look, we have we are miles away from our base. You think in some ways everyone's a little broken? Yeah, I could see that. We need red panda fur to make that. It's like, what, it's 10k to even have a red panda. Because I don't think we can buy one. Treasure detector, hunter snake nose detector, marks treasure chest locations with a 100-meter range on the map, works underground in the ruins as well as above ground. That's interesting. We should probably have that. Ruins teleport. I could see a ruins teleport being potentially useful if stuff comes back, I suppose. That'd be nice if we could find a super bountiful catch bait and not have to make it. Oh, whoa. Oh, my voice is very scratchy today. That chance to catch 4 fish would be, like, super nice. It'd be funnier if it says a chance, but it's actually every time. Alright, and we'll see what we catch on this. If we don't catch the sunfish, then we're just gonna go run around, try to find some more cattails. Oh, it's carp. Alright, let's just go, let's try to get some more cattails. It could be the smoke or allergies. Have I taken an allergy pill? No. I can do that in like in a few minutes. Oh, I see a cattail right there. And it looks like there's a couple on the top of this area as well. So that's one. Ow. Another couple. Oh, that's a foxhole up here. I don't know if we've been to that one yet. Ow! Apparently we knocked somebody. I think he knocked over some of that. Alright, Con, check it out. What we got? Redmouth cutler. Got a couple. We got some fish. So we got redmouth cutler, Siberian taimen, and a couple salmon. It's like we're doing that like log rolling thing, except on land instead of in the water. Alright, I'm not really worried about the enemies. We're here for the cattails. I am surprised that did not count as a bonk. Anything around here? Yep, I see one right on over here. Alright, what about down here? How many did we get this time? Oh, let's open these. Soybean, garlic seeds, and potato, and gamboge dye. Alright, we got another 11. Let's go see how many. Because what? We were using that to make. We need that to, I think, to make some string. Yep, wrong thing. Spinning wheel. Oh, okay. So the silkworm ice cocoons are used for making silk. All right. Okay, we can make 5. Oh, these take a while. Why is everything gotta take so goddamn long? Alright, well, you know what? While we're here... just put away what we can. Why do we have a strawberry in there? That doesn't belong there. That belongs over here. Alright, do we need any of those fish for the next season? No. Ranch bundle. We could bring the chicken eggs over. Fruit wine. I don't think that's not what we're making fruit wine for, right? Oh no, that is what we're making the fruit wine for, is for the bundle. Okay. So we still need more milk. Yeah, we need more. We still got a ways to go on the milk side. So much easier to get money from farming that I wish I could find. Well, then again, I guess it might be with the cats. Okay, so why don't we get Alan up here? Who else is that up there? I can't see who's underneath the underneath that. Oh, while we're here, just grab these. Especially these. We're gonna need the possibility of the silk. Oh, I see. Because there's this. Oh, there's a whole bunch up here. Surprised we don't get yelled at for taking these. I come up here and people may have left. Where are they? Are they not up here? Are they actually below? Alright, well, let's just float on down. There we go. Over here? Aha. Oh, okay, I see. It's both of you. Alright, well that was kind of a little bit of a waste. Alright, there's like an island this way. Always love when the And the music just cuts. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, so we're going over to, like, this. I don't remember if I've been over there yet. Now looking at it, I think we have. Is that this? No. No, it's just a rock. It's just like a rock island. Okay. Really nothing here. Alright, well, you never know. Gonna say, watch it be like next to impossible to get off there. It's kind of looking on the edge. This edge. Ooh, what's that? Oh, I think that's a... Ow. Is this an enemy? This is a... interesting spot to put an enemy. Okay, to be honest, I thought there was gonna be, something over, like, underneath that guy. We get some more route to get out of here. Well, we found the land of the slimes. Lots of slimes up here. Probably not a bad place to put an overground teleport point. You know, let's do that, because we got a bunch of slimes here, so that we have a good place to go. Hey, look at that. We put our own. Oh, we can also pick it up, too. Oh, that's great. Alright, so we'll put that here. That's like this... If only we can name it. If we could name it, it'd be so much nicer. So we can call it, like... Slime area. Alright, let's get rid of these. I will say, the way this game's combat is, it does kind of make me want to play some Souls game. But I also know how those games tend to get to me. Anything up? Oh, there's a treasure chest up here. Don't mind me, I'm just swooping in. Thanks for the coffee-flavored cake. I guess one could just call it a coffee cake. Kind of just trying to look on, like, there's, like, edges, these, like, little outcroppings on these on the mountains here. See if maybe there's a thing. You'd watch that? Who wouldn't? Everybody loves to watch people get absolutely frustrated. You know, I've never beaten all the bosses in those games. I've beaten the like vanilla, like the non-DLC final boss in the first one and the second one. But the first one, I've beaten all the bosses except for 2 of them in the DLC of that game, because the first game only has 1 DLC. The second game has what? I think like 4. Do a little tree chopping. You know, if it wasn't for the yokai forms, I'd almost wish that this game had like a horse. But what good's a horse when you can turn into a bird and just fly over everything? Hey, you guys? Yeah, do you know Yuki Onna? Hello, G-Man. Why are you asking about Yuki Onna? Is she the cause of all the snow earlier? Yes, she said foxes stole her Yuki Onna form and power. We never met her, but we did hear about the time that when she put Seikyu into a permanent winter. That was a bleak time for Seikyu. All the crops died, and all our young pups had to stay underground to keep warm. What happened then? Can you play Demon Souls as well, or is that console only? Demon Souls, either... I guess there's technically a way to play Demon Souls on the computer if one is okay with emulation. But if I was going to do that, I would want to at least still go out and buy, like, the physical copy just to say I still had it. What happened then? We were already stuck in his form by then, but it seems a very clever fox managed to placate Yuki Onna and save Seikyu. Yes, his name was Yakan. After Goddess Inari left, foxes looked to him for knowledge and guidance. Your parents worked with him too. I think they knew each other well. Did Yakan take Yuki Onna's form? We don't really know the details. Only that there were celebrations as Yuki Onna would not be able to cause Seikyu any more harm. Everyone was relieved. She was, scary. She's just a cute snowman. She's just angry that foxes stole her form and she can't be herself anymore. There seems to be parts of the story we don't know. I hope you two will find out more and maybe help Yuki Onna find peace with whatever happened. Because the original is a PlayStation 3 game. And then the remake was, what, PS4? Now, if only Sony could, like, you know, get off of its shareholders and, like, do what's best for the gaming industry as a whole and maybe have some of these games come out on PC. Oh, that's right. Baylor, you could use some pets. No, not that. We wanted to give you some food, but we put all our meat away. Now, if only this part 2 could also have... Here, will you eat a fish? If only this part 2 also could access your chests. And to be honest, one of the first games I watched someone play on Twitch was someone's soul level 1 run of Demon Souls. Oh, Bethesda came out and said they're working on Fallout 5 and remasters of New Vegas and Fallout 3, and 5 is going to be in Unreal Engine 3. Well, Unreal Engine 3 wouldn't make any sense. Unreal Engine 5 would. I think they're up to 5. That's also a little disappointing, because I don't know how mod-friendly the Unreal Engine is for games. So I'm gonna prepare. I think people should prepare themselves for maybe not as good mods if they're abandoning their engine. Oh, it is somebody we haven't seen in quite a while. It's Anji. G-Man, I don't have much time. It's probably just the number. I'm trying to think. What did they port the Oblivion remaster into? It could also be for the remasters. I can look it up real quick just to see. I don't have much time. Anji, you're back. Master Kuzuha has had me in the old fox room trying to find more secrets. It feels wrong stealing from the foxes from you. I'm sorry Master Kuzuha put that barrier up around the entrance. I don't think you should have done that. I came to give you this. This talisman will let you pass through the barrier. They need your help, but be careful. There's something down there. Something evil. I shouldn't be giving this to you, Foxy, but I'm sorry I caused you so much trouble. See, for me, weirdly, I think from a canon, story point of view, I got a feeling these two, our character and this one is, kind of more meant to be, to end up together. If one were to have a canon, romance in, these type of games. Maybe IGN has it. Ah, there it is. It's right there. Bethesda reveals roadmap. Let's look at this real quick. So, this is from IGN. So, as we all know from this past week, that Microsoft has laid off a bunch of people, which is super, super sad. I think we all should have been expecting this, because this is post layoffs from the COVID boom of gaming. So they're still working on, obviously, Elder Scrolls 6. Can you believe that it's been almost 10 years since they originally announced Elder Scrolls 6? Can you believe that one? In two years, because we're 2026, in 2 years, not that you can see my fingers right now, but I'm holding up 2. They announced Bethesda announced Elder Scrolls 6 in 2018. That is crazy. This is a thing that I think we need, that I'd like to see the game industry stop doing. Don't tell me about a game when you're 10 years out from it, because it's just unnecessary. I get that there was probably a lot of stuff because the acquisition happened in between this, and we know that kind of gave Starfield more time. So, Fallout 5 is still going to be what's after Elder Scrolls 6. Which Elder Scrolls 6 is being used within their in-house creation engine 3. Fallout 5 is currently in pre-production. So I see where you get the 3 from. It's their creation engine. So creation engine 3, I believe that would be... I believe that makes it... I want to say that's... I believe that's the Starfield engine. I believe that's creation engine 3. How long does it take to make a game? Way too... To be honest, way too long nowadays. Which is also why your sports games tend to feel like that they should just be DLC, like expansions to the previous ones, because the only way you're churning a game out every year is if you essentially aren't changing much. But I think they announced Elder Scrolls 6 when they were pre-production, and they did it because I believe it's 2018, the same year I think that Fallout 76. Yeah, because that's what it is. Because the beta to Fallout 76 was October 23rd of 2018. So Elder Scrolls 6 was announced then because I think they knew that people were going to be iffy on a MMO like Fallout game. So they wanted to get people excited. So, furthermore, the studio confirmed recent reports of Fallout New Vegas developer Obsidian Entertainment's new Fallout project, along with several remaster projects. In note, BGS finally confirmed Fallout 3 and New Vegas remasters are in the works. No release windows were offered for any of those. Well, if we go by the length of time that it takes, the remasters should be out a lot quicker because you already have a thing, unless they're like remakes. But even Obsidian making a new Fallout project, if that's presumably something like Fallout New Vegas 2 or some other spin-off area, you're still looking at like 7 years from now. And I would presume Fallout 3 and New Vegas remasters would probably be one set of games. What's this? Anything here for Starfield? I could easily see them not making a sequel to Starfield, but I could see them possibly making another like expansion or something to it. Yeah, okay. So what it is that you saw the thing for their own engine, which is the creation engine. I'll be old and gray by then. A lot of us will be old and gray by the time some of this stuff comes out. It's going to be so far past us that it's probably not going to be the game that we would want it to be. Hey, you there. Stop. Oh my god, my phone is messing up. G-Man, are you alright? I spotted an intruder sneaking around your house earlier. It was just... Don't worry, I'll chase them off. I hope Anji's alright. Me too, but she's tough. Oh. Anji's Talisman. A talisman given to you by Anji to help you pass Kuzuha's barrier. It shows the Tanuki clan symbol and contains powerful Tanuki magic. Does that mean, as a character, she's gonna actually be around? Alright, are we still... I think we're still... And we're still missing 2. You just go from friend to lover. That's funny. Okay. Well. Field time. I think we need more. I don't think we actually needed more water, but hey. Okay, there was a spot somewhere, I think in the southern area, that had a bunch of... boar. I want to go find that. And we can put another... Well, if it lets us, if we can only have one at a time, it might be a little bit of a pain. And I think it's like near here. There's a bunch of you guys. Where's the... I know there was a bunch of an area for a bunch of boar somewhere. This is the... Okay, so this is where the... the hot spring... Oh no, if I remember... No, now that I'm thinking about it... It's near one of the water areas, because I remember water being right nearby. But I don't think it's... Not gonna be over here, though, so... Alright, I was gonna say, Mika, are you home? Let's go say hi, while we're here. Hi, dear. How are you doing? Found I have a gaming partner. Would you like to come to mine for a sleepover? Let's have a soak. I'll see you. Well, I guess we'll be by later. Oh, it says 7 p.m., but we use 24-hour time. Okay, so... You know what? I'll end up running into it at some point. Maybe it is along this. Maybe it's like over here. Well, other side of the coin, too, if we think of, like, how long stuff takes, just think, GTA 6 is about to come out, but if you go by the same pattern for how long it took for 6 to be coming out compared to 5, just think of this. GTA 7 is going to be in like 10, 15 years from now. Let's put this one here because we got all these boar. And I think I am. If it lets me, I'm gonna put a teleport like right in the middle, or right near like the tavern or something in the city. I don't want to use too much of that because this one's fine. I would rather a spot here, but I bet you it's not gonna let us. I bet you we can't put one in town. But let's go find out. Let's go science. Let's go science. I do like having these teleport points. I should actually add one over near an ocean area. Science can. Oh, we. Okay, we can. Question is. Like Stardew, can somebody like walk through something and break it? I hope not. You can also put it in an area where I don't think people walk anyway, so we could like we can like put it here. So now we can, like, teleport right here. Which will make it easy even for channel or ocean stuff, where we can just get to the fishing spot easily. Oh, thinking of that, too, while we're here. I think what would be nice, too, for games is if... instead of laying people off, if they could have looked at him and like, hey, we could actually... that, you know, they could have kept all the people, but then put that, like... wouldn't it be nice if every game series just had its own developers working on, like, big team of developers working on it? So, like, you could have, like, Fallout... Be right back, okay. But still, let me finish a thought too, but it would be nice if you could just have every, yeah, like Fallout, Elder Scrolls, GTA, you know, all these things just all being worked on all at the same time. What do we got here? Well, this is 1,000 gold for those. We got those. Yeah, it's just oil lamp wicks. We can bring those. You just want a bunch of fish. You want some okra dye. I'm just gonna go grab... Actually, would you... by chance... we have one on us. I think crafting is one thing. To have access to everything while you're trying to craft. I suppose it is another to be able to hand in things that are just literally not in your hands. Said we had one on us. Do we? Doesn't look like it. I don't see it. Just give me all those. So we're gonna turn this in, and I'm just gonna go into the ruins. Oh, that is so nice. Although maybe having it just over the bridge would actually be better. Hi Musashi, here is the material for your shop. Okay, we really... we can buy wine. Sugar, coffee, salt. So we could just buy the dye. Alright, see you later. Alright, where's our fish? Alright. Now, can we just... Now, can we just go straight in, or do we actually have to equip? Oh, okay. Perfect. I was hoping that talisman wasn't, like, something we had to actively put on. Alright, so... we were here. Alright, welcome back. I don't know if you caught any of it. All I was saying is, if we just use Bethesda only as an example, I wish I could just have enough teams to work on each game that they, each series that they have. Alright, oh, there's a treasure chest up there. What do we got? A chip production machine. Automatically produce chips at home with this dedicated machine. The chips can be used in the casino. That sounds like cheating when it comes to like a casino. I could just print my own casino stuff. Dyeing station. A simple, lightweight dyeing station for dyeing clothing. A must-have for those passionate about home aesthetics. You know, I don't think the casino is going to like it too much if it knew that I could just, you know, make my own chips. This isn't even real. I can run right through it. Oh, another, this room has a lot of chests. Good to see that Microsoft is letting go of Bethesda. You mean, like, in the sense of, like, letting them do their thing? Or did I, like, miss something in that entire announcement that they were like, you know what? You can go do your own thing. Slime cultivation barrel. A specialized container for cultivating slime goo automatically. Not that it's that difficult to get slime, but hey. What's in the water? Anything? Just an enemy. But it is nice to see, like, a roadmap. Not even really a roadmap, but just like an idea of like what they're thinking. I don't know. Not letting go. I would actually maybe argue that it would be better if, at least from our perspective, Microsoft letting them go. My brain is not... Your brain's not working today? Alright. Now there's a bunch of gold down there. Yeah, stuff's just gonna crumble. Alright, anybody in here? No? Alright, well, I guess we're just doing some mining. Actually, if I remember right, do we not need some of that for... Yeah, because we need gold ingots for yield boost fertilizer. Like, I can understand the new Microsoft strategy from, like, a business point of view of let's focus on things that we know are gonna work, but at the same time, going that route means, at least from a AAA point of view, stagnation. If we're just gonna make what we feel is absolutely going to make money and not innovate, that leads to innovation stagnation, which means that the indie company is gonna have to, you know, pick up that slack. And depending on the cost of games, who the heck knows? For all we know, Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna come out and it's gonna cost $100, and everyone's gonna go, no, thank you. You guys are literally pricing us out of our hobby. Because you know there's a chance that they'll try to do something with it that way. Due to GTA 6's stuff. I'm going the wrong way. That is the way we came in here. Let's have that on. I was gonna say, this is absolutely... What is it? What's the boss fight? My fur is tingling. What is this place? Stay behind me, Con. This is the Fox Clan's legacy. Who said that? Welcome to the Magic Circle. Show yourself. Here I am, little pup. It's that dark fox that we've been seeing in our dreams. It's the Dark Fox thing from our dreams. Dark Fox? Yes, this is a fitting name, the Dark Fox. What are you doing here? Imagine a time many, many years ago. You know, to be honest, this fox is actually kind of cool looking. This is how I want my fox form to look like. This guy looks pretty cool. A disease runs rampant through our world, turning even the most civilized yokai back to their base form, back into a feral beast ruled only by hatred. In my time, we called it the miasma. The Fox clan developed a way to stop the change simply by extracting a yokai's beast form. But the Tanuki saw this new magic for what it was, a weapon. You're standing in that weapon right now, the magic circle. How do you know all this? The Fox clan has many secrets, young pup. You're a fox? A real fox? You're not just in our dreams? I am one who stayed behind. I have a divine purpose. To protect our clan, to stop filthy Tanuki from stealing our power. Stop speaking in riddles. What did you do to Kuzuha and Fujiki? See for yourselves. Kuzuha. That's not Kuzuha. He lusted for our power, lusted for the magic circle. Now he must be punished. No, Kuzuha's our friend, sort of, maybe not. I mean, the Tanuki aren't evil. You have much to learn, pup. I would teach you the legacy of our clan. Excuse me, but we're foxes too. We're on the same team. Your first lesson will be justice. Show me your power, pup. Show me you're worthy of being a fox. Show this Tanuki the superiority of our clan. Show me or die. Ow, ow. I was about to say, I was wondering if the other boss was gonna actually move. Whoa. Oh my god, could we stop with those? Friendly fire would be hilarious if they could actually hurt each other. I would say ouch, but that barely actually hurt. Dang, I was honestly hoping that they would hurt each other, but... Ow. Ow. Okay, would you actually just come down here and stop that? All right. Down to one. Now we just get this spinny boy Fujiki here. I think he actually knocked us into the bomb. Guess we should have went after Fujiki first. Yes, well done. You've grown strong, pup. Perhaps you could be worthy of joining me. But never underestimate my power as the guy who you didn't realize was really the bad guy the whole time. User-friendly explosive barrel. It's especially modified explosive barrel with an extremely wide blast radius. Very effective, stores minerals and wood of all levels without harming the user. Multiple ways. 68 out of 86. Oh no, I missed it. Whoops. J-Man, are you alright? Do you remember anything? Oh, so we got... I guess I wish I didn't do that. I was fighting the Dark Fox, then I blacked out. He did something to your fox form, I think, and knocked you out. He then disappeared and left us. I didn't know what to do, so I woke Fujiki up and he carried you and Kuzuha out of the ruins. That Tanuki is strong. I was so scared something bad happened to you. Oh, don't, it was a small bump on my head. Are you sure? You look a bit off. Let me show you. I'll change into my fox form. Yes, be the yokai you are meant to be. James, bro, are you okay? This is where you belong. Bro, answer me, what's happening? Discard your human form, use your power, embrace your true yokai self. I'm going to get help. How did I get here? Ah, good afternoon, sleepyhead. Bro, thank you, Nari. Never do that again. I was so worried. How are you feeling? You gave us all quite a scare. I think I lost control. We found you two just in time. No one got hurt. You transformed into your fox form and started running wild in the forest. You were snarling for a moment. Yeah, you were snarling for a moment that you might attack me. I'm so sorry, Khan. I ran off to get help, and luckily Alan and Uwabami were nearby. We were just taking a stroll around Seikyu. Nothing happened, so no harm, no foul, eh? Jamie, do you remember anything that happened before you blacked out? I think it was the Dark Fox. The Dark Fox? I didn't see anything, and we usually have the same Dark Fox dreams. Did they tell you to discard your human self and to embrace your yokai form? Yeah. This is troublesome. What do you two know? No more secrets. Bro's life is at risk. Calm down, small one. There's still time. We should tell them, Uwabami. Fine. Does this have something to do with the miasma? We have seen this infection far and wide beyond the shores of Seikyu. It does point to the miasma's corruption. These whisperings and your lack of control, they are symptoms of it. But how did you know exactly what the whisper said, Alan? Because I too am suffering from the corruption. I am infected. That night in the casino was you? It was. I heard the whispers and blacked out. I was completely out when Neo Tengu brought me back. Uwabami told me what I had done when I woke up later. No one got hurt and it didn't take long to fix what was broken. We just need to be more careful now. It's been getting worse over the last few months, and the symptoms have definitely accelerated since being here. We had hoped for the opposite. I've been dealing with the effects of the miasma for the last year. Why didn't you tell us the other day? Beyond the safe beaches of Seikyu, if someone finds out that you've been corrupted, it's a death sentence. I would know. I specialize in bounties on yokai who have gone feral due to the corruption. When I found out I had been infected, I was terrified. I thought I'd be his next bounty. You know that would never happen. You were too important to him. Alan's like a brother to me. The whispering, it's louder here in Seikyu. The stint between you losing control... the stints between you losing control have been getting shorter too. Luckily, your true form can only really be dangerous at night, eh? Are you like Yui? Gashadokuro? Mayor Odo is a Gashadokuro? Wow, I've never met one before. I thought they were extinct. No, Khan, I'm actually a vampire. A vampire? Is it true that you can turn into a bat and you hate garlic? Outdated stereotyping. No, nowadays they sparkle. Haha, no, said I can't turn into a bat, and I actually love garlicky food. I need blood for its nutrients, but we source it ethically. No yokai are harmed, I promise. Being a vampire makes you extra dangerous when you go feral, though. It wouldn't be hard for you to kill most of Seikyu's townsfolk in an evening. We came to this little island after hearing rumors of something that could purify this damned curse, but so far it's only made your condition more severe. We might be able to help you. The Tree of the Mountain Goddess. It has the ability to absorb impurities and heal. The Tree of who? The big tree at the center of the island. I thought I felt some strange energy radiating from it. Do you really believe in this power, Foxes? We've seen it in action. A while ago, I was struggling to turn into my human form and I got quite sick. The tree took my pain away. Trust us, it works. Finally, a lead. We'll get you fixed up, Alan. It's the least I could do after dragging you into an area with the miasma. Stop blaming yourself. I told you. I chose to be there. Let's finish this together, okay? For me and your family. Clock Yokai. Unique timepiece. This clock holds a living being. A surprising addition to any room. Alright, where are we? Okay, we're in the casino. Alright, now that we let someone down, sadly. You know, I should probably put... Funnily enough, we should probably put... Should we, We have 2 left. I think we will put one over here. make life a little bit easier. Also, the hot springs also do have the sulfur ore, so we'll put it more over this way. Like, to be honest, right about there. Omika, we're completely sorry about missing our date. I was busy fighting something, and I didn't realize it was gonna take our entire day away from us. You mad? Let's try again. Okay. All right, well, this time, how about we don't go into the ruins? All right. We'll do like we'll do some farming stuff. Oh, these are done again. Or if we go into the ruins, we should probably only go into areas that we need for farming, like gold or whatever. Oh, that's the spot. Replenish. Oh. Excuse me. Making amends. Dear J-Man, come and meet me behind the tavern late tonight. There's something I need to show you. Cod can come too. I trust her. Oh, okay, Anna. Dear J-Man, I might be wrong, so sorry if I am, which is likely. We were supposed to meet up last night. I arrived, you never showed up. I'm sure it is my fault. I don't usually go on dates, so got a little bit excited. Ignore my rambling. Now, that was my fault. J-Man, I owe you an apology. I wanted to find a solution to our clan struggles, but I only put Anji and Fujiki in danger. If you hadn't come, a far worse fate would have befallen all of us. I see now that we're not enemies. The Dark Fox, the Miasma, hatred, and strife, these are our true enemies. In this package, I've included a record I found deep in the sacred halls. It gives some context about the magic circle, and perhaps it can help. Perhaps it can help you unearth your clan's history. Thank you for helping us. You'll have no more interference from the Tanuki. Sincerely, Kuzuha. Okay, well, old record book. The magic circle okay, this is a lot to read. The magic circle experiments have proven successful after a close study of Inari's human transformation scroll. We can now safely take a yokai's original form and seal it in an artificial scroll. This process, originally developed to cure yokai of the miasma disease, has proven to hold an even more powerful outcome. While the cure is important, miraculously, we learned that the scroll created could then be used to teach foxes and other yokai, like Tanuki, how to transform into said form. However, if the original yokai uses the scroll to learn their original form back, all other yokai who learned it will lose this form and the scroll becomes empty. This discovery is of grave importance, especially to our Tanuki brethren, looking to balance the transformational ability between clans. However, our clan has decided that stripping of yokai forms is too cruel and powerful to be released to the world at large, even with its miasma alleviation potential. The power has been used only a handful of times, most notably on an ice witch whose amazing frost powers was a constant threat to Seikyu's well-being. A few select scrolls have been sealed away. It's understood that these scrolls may be of vital importance for the one left behind. The one left behind. The Dark Fox said something like that too. Hey bro, look, there's another note in the record. Listen to this. The magic circle was originally discovered by two brilliant foxes in a workshop just outside of Seikyu, ingeniously hidden behind a waterfall just behind their farmhouse. There are waterfalls behind our farmhouse. Is that just a coincidence? Do you think there's a workshop hidden so close to us? Ooh, my fur is tingling with excitement. We need to check it out. Let's go. What are we waiting for? Lots of stuff, but we're gonna do other things. Because we literally only have 2 more days of summer. Alright. Pets all around. Yep. Yeah. Pets for everybody. Goat horn, cow bristles. Also, pets. Pets for Lulu. We gotta milk ya. At least the other thing that we don't need, unlike, say, like Stardew, where you have to have a milking container. And then, or shears for your, for sheep. Okay. That's all that stuff. Okay, we do have a lot of things to put away. Excuse me. Grab all that. Another couple fruit wine. I don't know. Maybe we should put a chest where we put this wine into. Okay, put those back. Straw rope. A sturdy and reliable rope woven from cattail. It is a vital component for many types of furniture and a useful tool for farming life. Can we... I guess we could just stop and then just add more. We'll put the rope... We put, where is that rope? Where did... Am I blind? Or did I... Oh, it's, lamp stuff can go over there. We had way more of that than I thought. Alright, this explosive barrel can just get... We can just sell those. Oh, we have 2 chip producing machines. Okay. Oh, there's the straw rope. We have way too many than we need to get. Alright, that's a bit of a scary clock. The dyeing station is pretty big. We need a bigger house. Use the dyeing station to dye clothing and the spray station to dye furniture. Simply apply the matching dye to customization items however you like. If you like more colors, try using the dye bath. Running low on dye, minerals and fruits can be turned into colorful dyes. Put minerals into the stone mortar and fruits into the dye bath to make a variety of vibrant dyes. Alright, how big are these? Alright, these are gonna go outside. Our house is too small for some of this. How about we just funnily put these here? Same with this slime. Anything else? I think that's it. Alright, let's just 130, 25. Alright. You know what? Those fish we will cook up. So, craft that. And then those ones. Alright, so to the ocean. So that one and that one. You know what? These three can go to. And those. Oh, you guys can bark all you want. Alright, so... Okay, I think the easiest way to just go to the ocean would be to go this way. Oh. Well... we do need those. Okay, so I think the easiest way is to put one up here. We'll just put it here. Because down here is a little too, you know, not flat. Going back to the game stuff, I hope the best thing that could happen right now with Sony's announcement on the get rid of game discs in the next couple years is for Microsoft to commit to physical games and maybe even going as far as maybe even committing to even the PC versions having a physical disc. That would actually be crazy. It'd be like a polar opposite of when the Xbox One came out and Microsoft wanted to go all digital and Sony was on the physical media for everybody. Let's just have a polar opposite flip of that. Oh, new biggest cutlass fish. just funny that video games seem to want to go full digital first. That means PC cases, we need to start having CD drives in them again. Well, yeah, I was just thinking more for, like, those who like to collect things. Like, it doesn't have to be super, but at least, like, it's an option. Plus, with PC, you could still put a physical game in there that has the game on it. But you could also have a code that would allow you to just download it. You could do both. If you think of it like movies, right? Remember when movies used to have like the high-end movie would be 3 versions of the movie. You'd have you could get a movie that had Blu-ray, regular DVD, and digital. Or even when they started doing just digital and Blu-ray, you just do that. But you make the code transferable. But still, it's just the idea of, like, having the physical thing. It keeps monopolies from happening, period, because the physical copies will be sold in regular stores. Because at least right now on PC, it really does get into, if consoles are just going to go digital, you should just get a PC, because at least with a PC, you have the Epic Game Store, you have Steam, you have GOG. I guess for certain companies, you also have EA's store, you also have Ubisoft's store. So, like, you do have multiple ways of buying some stuff. And as long as Steam stays being the good guy, which who the heck knows what's going to happen when the owner does pass away. I guess it all depends on what's been written down already. So, like, hopefully Steam will hopefully Steam's already set to be passed down to someone who shares the exact same vision. Oh, there's some sunfish. Yay. And to be honest, in some ways, I miss having a drive on my computer for, like, watching, like, the physical media of movies, or listening to music, because I still have CDs. I could just go get a external, DVD, like an external Blu-ray drive, but it's not the same as having it just built right in. Curiosity. That'd be 5, so we get 7. Still need, like, 3 we need another 3 sets of the sunfish. Hey, it's more. 14. So we're at 2. The heck time is 7 on the 24 scale. Let's get 12. 19? I think it's 19? Alright, we need one more set. Can we get lucky? can we get there? Course, you know, with the way the market's gone too, who knows if anybody in the next within the next 10 years is even going to have a PC at all. Surprised with the rise of PC costs hasn't been like a giant jump in phone prices, because there is similar stuff inside your phone. Get some. Oh, we got 4 treasure chests. Let's just go to them on here. It's a lot faster to open them this way. Bobo pearl, potato seed, green tea, and a turnip. But hey, you know, that's just you know, that's my thoughts. It's probably nowhere near what everybody else or most people really want. Like, don't get me wrong, when it comes to the physical stuff, I don't miss CDs getting scratched. My mind, I think of the best way was the cartridges minus the battery on them for their memory. But if we could just go back to the ability to have cartridge-based games, but with all the save data being saved to the console itself or the PC, that'd be so much better. For me, it's the storage of the CDs. Yeah. We don't have to go all the way to it. It's just, it's a nice option for those who want it. You know, kind of like how ebooks exist, but I can still go to a bookstore. Would I like to possibly change my book collection into into an ebook thing so that I could just get rid of all the books and save the space? Yeah. But it's nice to know that the real book exists so that if you really feel that the ebook is too expensive, but you can find the physical book, you can still buy it. And I think that's what it is for people, is if you think the digital version of the game is too expensive, but you can go to Walmart and buy it on disc and it be cheaper, that's your prerogative. Not everybody's got all the money all the time. Plus, there's always been there's even for indie games, there's last I knew that there was a at least at one point there was a company that let indie games be at least temporary, like a temporary run print of physical copies for those who like to collect. I think that's the bigger thing. You get rid of physical, you get rid of collecting. You imagine if, for example, let's go with Pokemon. We'll go with the Pokemon cards. You imagine if one day they came out and announced that there would be no more physical Pokemon cards and that the Pokemon card game was going to be competed under a digital-only format. People would lose their minds. Because people like to collect things. Because heck, you imagine carrying binders full of, having binders full of cards when you, like, want to play a, play a game like that? Okay, this is actually, say... No, it does. Okay, we don't actually get a quest for it. And I think that's the part that... under this whole, like, battle over piracy of games that I think Sony has, to use a British saying, they've lost the plot when it comes to, I'm trying to get there. Oh, because we need to go into the hot spring. You know, that's the thing that dies. And as Mr. Newell has said, the best way to, essentially paraphrasing, the best way to combat piracy is to make it easier to get said thing from a legit source. And that's what Steam did. Shall we go to the hot springs? Of course. Oh no, I'm all wet and soaked. I'm a mess. You're not a mess, you're cute. Ah, you're making me blush. That's the first time anyone's ever said that to me. I've been meaning to tell you something for a while, but I've never been able to muster up the confidence. Here it goes. I really, really like you. And I really, really like you too. I feel like I'm going to explode with happiness. Aw, how cute. Alright, Con, see, we made it in time. You didn't have to be crazy about it. Alright, well, I guess while we're close by... You know, actually thinking about collecting and stuff, I in a very tiny manner, kind of miss collecting sports cards. I used to, when I was younger, used to get sports cards a lot. Like, they would be like, they'd be like a stocking stuffer for like Christmas, or they'd be in with like candy for Easter. It was mostly it was football and baseball. Probably more baseball because I played Little League. Oh, whoops. We that was a waste. But just like anything, like the storage of the hobby is ridiculous, especially if you try to complete the set by, complete a year in sports cards with buying them individually. Like, not individually, like buying the packs and like trying to rip, as they would say now, try to rip all the cards. Come on. Although, when thinking of stuff being digital, I'd If the Lego company actually had like a really good like Lego building game, I'd probably think about it. Like the idea being more like you're building like actual like Lego sets, but in a digital environment. Because Lego not be easy to store when you're done with it. It's a fun hobby to put the stuff together, but it's like, what do you do when you're done? Do you keep it together? And if you don't, what do you put it in to store it? Do you have to find a way to devote an entire room to Lego sets? No, it's not. Yeah. Like, I haven't even done, like, super giant Lego sets, but you imagine, like, putting together, like, some of the really, really big ones, like that, like, Eiffel Tower that I don't know if they're still selling it, but they had, like, a really big Eiffel Tower. Like, you imagine trying to store that somewhere in your house? Oh, didn't we have another... We had another quest I was kind of hoping to do. But hey, we went on our first date. That's something. Something in the game. 23... Okay. Well, actually, perfect timing for also this, this other quest. Anna, what's going on? I have to show you something. We can talk after or you can leave. But I have to show you first, okay? Alright. This is the real me. Oh, you're actually Anji. Well, say something. Well, I had a feeling you and Anna were linked. But aren't you mad? I'm a Tanuki, and I've been lying to you. You look like a What are you talking about? Like, you look like a Tanuki in your human form. That was kind of obvious. You were my friend. You really are amazing, Jamin. I wish I could stay with you. Where are you going? I have to leave Seikyu. Master Kuzuha knows I gave you the talisman. Kincho is trying to protect me, but I'm just causing trouble. I betrayed my clan, and I've been lying to everyone in Seikyu. Neo-Tengu thought I was trying to hurt you the other night. That's what people think when they see me. I can't go on pretending when I know they all hate me. But I need at least one person to see who I really am. I see you, Anji. Don't make this harder, Demon. I have to go. I hope to see you one last time before I leave this place. Bye, Foxy. See, look, you have the tail and everything, even in this form. You're just... Okay. Alright, I'm gonna give one more cast into the water. And then this'll... Well, we'll do it for this day in the game as well as for us. So at least we got to, see a couple things. Guess the next date that we can try to go on... No, it's just a sweet fit. You know what? One more. Nope. That missed. Alright, we need to get lucky and get one more catch of the sunfish. And then we'll actually have all the fish done for the summer. Oh, what time we got? All right, we'll give it this. This will be the last one. Kind of getting close to the game yelling at us, telling us to go to bed. Yeah, just some puffer fish. Okay. Let's go home. You know what? Absolutely. I want more games to add an item that I can make that's not break the bank kind of items that let one teleport places. Half an hour and you're off of work for the weekend. That is fun. Why does it say vegetables when we were on fish? Okay, so of course, doing it this way, I have to like remember what fish are worth the most. And what do we have on us? So I don't over... Alright, we got 4. Puffer fish worth, that's worth 20. 25. Alright. So just do... Well, we'll do whatever the game decides to actually let us do. The rest we're just gonna straight sell. Right. Sell you and you. Actually, hold on. No, we'll hold on to the cart. Because those carp will be used for our own personal food. All right, let's hit the bed. With that, well, that's more because of the explosive barrels that we got. 5,000, a little over 5,000 gold today. Went on a date with Mika. Oh, is that... Oh, am I gonna have, like, a special thing for that? I mean, like, hey, thanks for the date. Alright. Well, that's gonna be it for us today. Hopefully, I should be seeing you tomorrow. It'll probably be at our usual 7 p.m. time today. I just need to do some stuff later today, so figured we could, have some fun today during the day instead. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. If you missed any of it, feel free to catch us on our YouTube. We'll catch us on our YouTube sometime later today, if not early tomorrow. The VOD will be up. But yeah, our YouTube's JMan00131. The link should be below the stream. If you're over on our YouTube and you made it this far, thank you so much. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed yourself. I greatly appreciate that. It helps the channel grow. Helps it grow. Other than that, thank you all. Have a great day. Have a great night. I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.